Shalom, Israel. I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations to your sincere Akim out there pushing the truth across the four corners of the earth. This is Jeremiah 50:23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations? All right, and here it is. Esau in the scriptures in modern day Babylon is called the hammer of the earth. All right, the hammer of the whole earth, which at the time, they would say the ancient Babylon, they ruled the world, right? They ruled, we understand it's talking about the known world, but here it is. This says the whole earth, land, earth, the earth. The whole earth as opposed to a part. All right, this man is known as the hammer. And I was looking at different videos because basically these different police departments are militarized. All right, but at the same time, a lot of the people in there, they don't want to move against their own citizens. All right, they have a certain level of restraint because they come from a certain community. There's certain accountability for doing that, amongst these Edomites here. All right, but the ones who basically train and have militarized these police forces is basically Israel. All right, and I want to go to this on the ADL website, Anti-Defamation League. It says ADL is a leading anti-hate organization founded in 1913 in response to an escalating climate of anti-Semitism and bigotry. Its timeless mission is to stop the defamation of the Jewish people and to secure justice and fair treatment to all. Blah, 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 blah. Let's get to the good part. ADL believes law enforcement has fundamental obligation to preserve civil rights and liberties in a democracy and is instrumental to efforts to protect people and communities from hate crimes and extremism. With that in mind, ADL provides a number of trainings and educational opportunities for law enforcement agencies. Okay, let's see. Okay, they don't let you see it. All right, I'm gonna skip through it. None of ADL's trainings or programs for law enforcement are tactical in nature. Yeah, okay. Since 2004, ADL has brought small groups of senior American law enforcement leaders to Israel for a week-long seminar designed to increase their understanding of extremist and terrorist violence. Okay, let's check the seminar out. Oh, they took it down. Okay. The seminar consists of briefings, presentations, and site visits which allow participants to meet with their counterparts in the Israel National Police and gain insights, blah, 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 and responding to terror attacks and strengthening community resilience in face of terrorist attacks. All right, blah, blah, blah. Israel's renowned Holocaust Museum and Research Center, blah, blah, blah. It's responding to allegations that ADL's Israel Seminar for Law Enforcement is responsible for racist policing practices and police brutality in the U.S. And see, these are the people, which you have a lot of these Amalekites who do jiu-jitsu, all right, what's that shit? Krav Maga, which is garbage. I've never seen anybody in mixed martial arts employ Krav Maga. So it's a made-up style where they took from other styles. All right, but basically, man, Israel trains these different Edomites worldwide on how to be more militarized, man, how to be the hammer of the earth. All right, because over there, they've been using pepper spray, skunk spray, all right, rubber coated steel bullets, hosing people. All right, it says there's been systematic, and look how they spin this and lie. There's been systematic racism in the United States for centuries, and it exists within our law enforcement and criminal justice system. These problems were not imported to the U.S. Blaming Israel for these grave and serious issues only serves as a distraction from legitimate problems that we as a nation need to confront. Blah, 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 blah. This charge has been propagated by ideological critics of Israel who seek to inject alleged Israeli and at times American Jewish complicity into issues of American societal injustice. Those who make this spurious argument have focused more on tearing Israel than promoting real solutions to confronting and transforming systematic American iniquities and abuses. Blah, blah, blah. And more than 1,000 senior U.S. Police Department. And I'm going to get a couple of scriptures too. But just know, who you're dealing with. As things ramp up, basically, we already know what's going to happen. They're going to come down with great wrath. They're going to use their military forces. All right, Joel 1:6, for a strong nation has come up upon my land, strong and without number, whose teeth are the teeth of a lion, and he hath the cheek teeth of a great lion. And those cheek teeth represent their military. Let's see if it says it. Nah, it's not going to say it. Mafalaya. Mafalaya. To swallow down is the root. Ilaya. Or Yala, excuse me. All right, fangs. Yeah, it's their military. All right, that's the part of this beast. All right, these cheek teeth, and it talks about their tongue, man, their tongue and their mouth. It talks about it, that, basically, their mouth is smooth as butter, but war is in his heart. All right, and that's what they do, man. They come with their lies, their tongue, the tongue of the wicked. All right, and then they come with their teeth, their military, and bite down. He had laid my vine waste and barked my fig tree, which barking your fig tree, that means you stripped the tree. A lot of predators do that. Barked, yes, splintered, fragmented. A lot of predators do that to mark their territory. He hath made it clean bare and cast it away. The branches thereof are made white. It is stripped. All right, it's another article, Jewish Telegraphic Agency. And we already know they're not going to tell the full truth in these articles. We know what it is. In June, as protests against aggressive and abusing policing in the U.S. took hold, so did a false accusation about a group of programs that sends American police chiefs to learn from their counterparts in Israel. And see, this is not something that's broadcasted. This is something that's kept under wraps. I looked on YouTube to see if I could provide, a live example of this, right? And you really can't find any live examples. It's a couple of little videos from a couple of years ago, but there are no active live examples from these chiefs going over there. Why? Because they don't want this filmed. All right, this is supposed to be a secret. That these people are the guiding hand behind all of these different ruling classes in America. All right, the banking industry, the executive branch, which includes law enforcement, the judicial branch, the legislative branch with their, lobbying. You have lobbyists. You have people who sit out and pay politicians millions of dollars to, okay, on this law, you're going to need to vote no. Okay, on this law, we have things in play, you're going to need to vote like this. All right, the judicial branch, don't even get me started with the judges and the courts and Just complete money racking. The tactics used by the police in America kneeling on George Floyd's neck, that was learned from seminars with Israeli secret services, a British actress told a newspaper in one illustrative incident. A member of the British Parliament was demoted for sharing the story laudingly on social media. Let's see, is that still up? All right, so appears to be an Edomite woman. Who knows? Yes, in that article she says that the tactics, systematic racism is a global issue, she adds. It's the Edomite woman from the looks of it. It said the tactics used by the police in America kneeling on George Floyd's neck that was learned from seminars with Israeli secret services. A spokesperson for the Israeli police has denied this, stating there is no tactic or protocol that calls to put pressure on the neck or airway. But in 2018, Peake starred in Peterloo, the Mike Leigh film that recounted the deadly suppression of a peaceful protest by Manchester's cavalry in 1819. It's a little depressing that those sorts of things are still happening now. All right, all that marching and shit is not going to work, man. Eventually, violence is going to rise up in the streets. You know, people is going to start hitting back, especially when their food is cut off, access to their money is cut off. Hey, this year, you look up Black Friday 2023, it wasn't a lot of buzz. It wasn't, because it wasn't a lot of sales anyway, but it wasn't like the usual. Like people kicking down the door for that $100 TV. It wasn't none of that this year. All right, because people are their resources are pooled. All right, and that's Esau's doing, man. Inflating the prices on shit when they have surplus. It says, over the past couple of years, the accusation has popped up elsewhere. Its latest version of the claim has circulated in anti-Zionist. The U.S. police delegations to Israel serve to import brutal and militarized policing to the United States. And then they try to discount it. And we know what it is, man. Which these Edomites over here, they're not innocent, Oh, they were only doing what? No. They threw them an alley-oop, and then they caught it. Hey, when these things happen, we'll back you up. We'll give you a certain level of accreditation, of grants. All right. They throw the badge on, the uniform that gives them, that look and that presentation, and then they can get away with murder. And there's nothing anti-Shem about it. That's what it is. And I'm not going to read no more articles, man. Because a lot of this shit is bullshit and propaganda. The militarization, well, hold up, this the American police is rooted in America's wars and profiteering. And so you ain't free. The average nigga, he thinks he's free. Jeremiah 5:6, it says, wherefore a lion out of the forest shall slay them, and a wolf of the evening shall spoil them. A leper shall watch over their cities. Everyone that goeth out then shall be torn in pieces, because their transgressions are many, and their backslidings are increased. All right, the Lord said, what I will send a swift nation, whose language thou understandest not. Swift as an eagle. All right, these people are used to bring Jake down. You look at the average Edomite, it's a shame. Like, damn, these little fuckers, slick ass fuckers took us down. It's embarrassing, man. That's why we need our power, man. We need deliverance. It's the Lord who put us in this situation. This is Psalms 3 and 7. Arise, O Lord, save me, O my power, for thou hast smitten all mine enemies upon the cheekbone. Thou hast broken the teeth of the ungodly. Verse 6, I got to read that. I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people that have set themselves against me round about. And that's what's about to happen, man. This is about to be, you're about to see a split between upper class and lower class, rich and poor. All right? That's about to get ugly out here over bags of dog food and quarter waters. All right? But the Lord is going to be with the elect, regardless of what troop, whoever, the elect is going to make it. And that standard is going to be raised up. Call Haloyim Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Lord was this edifying.